Hi friends, individual obstacles are one of the most interesting part in the SSB interview process. This is the only place where your skills are open directly in front of everyone present there, and all can see your qualities what you display there. Individual obstacles are generally conducted on the second day of the GTO test, which is generally your third day of the SSB process. There are a total of 10 obstacles as part of individual obstacles numbered 1 to 10. The marks for each obstacle are as per its number. For example, if you do obstacle number 5, which is Burma Bridge successfully, you will be given number 5 marks. So total for doing all obstacles you get 55 marks. If you are able to finish all the obstacles within the given time of 3 minutes, you can go for some high value obstacle like number 9 and 10 and increase your marks. You may find in some old books or also in some academies where they are showing the vertical rope and the monkey crawl as also part of these 10 obstacles. Gentlemen, this was done quite earlier, but now later on these two obstacles have been taken off from the individual obstacles and are no more part of the individual obstacles in SSB. Here you can see the diagrammatic representation of all 10 obstacles. There is one way of doing these obstacles, and which is you come from one side and land on the other side. Today in this video I will talk about each obstacle and will tell you how you should attempt each obstacle so that you can do it easily and more efficiently. Before proceeding ahead, you should be clear about the color rule. There are certain obstacles where some portion of those obstacles are painted as red. You cannot touch these red painted objects. If you do that, you will be disqualified and your marks for doing that obstacle will be deducted. Now let's get on with the first obstacle. The first obstacle is called single ramp and it gives you 1 mark. It is inclined at approximately 45 degrees of angle. You have to come running from the lower portion, climb on the ramp and jump onto the sand pit which is on the other side of the obstacle. The second obstacle is called double barrel jump. In this obstacle, 2 barrels are buried in the ground longitudinally. You have to come running from the one side and do a long jump lengthwise on the barrel and land on the other side where a sand pit will be there. The number 3 obstacle is called balance beam. In this obstacle, you have to balance yourself on a zigzag ramp. You should just walk from one end to another, keep your feet straight and your eyes should be on the ramp. You can spread your arms for maintaining a balance and move fast from one end to the other. Friends, the fourth individual obstacle is the screen jump. This is similar to the first obstacle. However, at the end of the obstacle, there is kept a screen. You have to come running with a momentum and jump over this screen. The red screen sometimes falls down when you jump over it. You should not worry about that. The staff will cover it up and you should continue moving ahead with your next obstacle. Obstacle number 5 is Burma Bridge. It is also known as parallel ropes. In this obstacle, there are 2 ropes which are hung parallel to the ground at approximately 15 feet. There are ladders on both sides of these ropes. You have to climb through the ladder onto the rope and cross the rope from one side to the other. You should hold the upper rope with your hand and your feet should be onto the second rope. You should look ahead and move fast from one side to another by small steps. Tarzan swing. This is obstacle number 6. In this obstacle, there is a ramp approximately 8 feet from the ground and a rope is there. You climb onto the ramp and the rope is handed over to you once you stand on the ramp. You need to take a swing like a Tarzan, keep your feet above the ground and cross the red mark which is indicated by the bricks, and thereafter once you have crossed that red mark, you can leave your rope. For doing well, you should hold the rope as high as possible. Double platform. In this obstacle, there are two platforms. One is at 10 feet height and the second is at 5 feet height. You have to come running from one side, climb the platform which is 10 feet height through a ladder which is along with this platform, jump from 10 feet platform to the 5 feet platform and thereafter onto the sand pit which is in front of 5 feet platform. You should land on your toes to avoid injury. Number 8 obstacle is double ditch. In this obstacle, there are two ditches. The one ditch is the longer, the other ditch is little smaller. The longer ditch has also got one rope in between. In between both these ditches, there is one flat surface. You have to come running from the side of the longer ditch, catch hold of the rope, land on the flat surface and thereafter cross the smaller ditch. Commando walk. This is number 9 obstacle. There is a plank with a victory stand in the center of it, approximately 10 feet height from the ground. This is known as Commando walk as after commissioning, once you go for your Commando course, you have a similar plank at 20 feet height. You have to cross this plank and thereafter do a monkey crawl on the rope and jump from a 20 feet height into the swimming pool, which is known as Commando jump. Both sides of this obstacle are ramps for climbing and coming down. You should climb from one side, keep your head straight, keep your feet straight, cross the obstacle and come down from the other side. You should not look down when you are doing this obstacle. The final and the 10th obstacle is tiger leap. This is similar to Tarzan swing. Here there is a ramp at 10 feet height and a rope is there in front of you. However, you are not given the rope as it was given in Tarzan swing. Here you have to jump, catch hold of the rope and come down. Your arm should be strong to do this obstacle well. Now friends, the most important tip to do well in individual obstacles. Never attempt your obstacle from one side to another. That is, don't start from number 1 and complete number 10. Gentlemen, these obstacles are in form of clusters. You must therefore first of all do high value obstacles like number 10, number 9, number 8. Therefore, once you go onto the ground, see the layout of these obstacles and then make your plan to attempt them. You should see that once you land from one obstacle, your other obstacle should start from that side. Therefore, as per the layout of the obstacles, make your plan and then attempt. If you are left with any time after you complete these 10 obstacles in your given 3 time, you should come back and attempt one of the high value obstacles again. As always, now I will tell you what the GTO will observe in you in these individual obstacles. The first thing he is going to see is your understanding of rules and procedures. Therefore, whatever procedure and rule which is told to you, make sure that you follow that religiously. Second thing which he'll observe is your intelligence and organizing ability. The layout of these obstacles is such that if you plan well, intelligently and do these obstacles in an organized manner, you can score well. Therefore, he will be able to see whether you are going just without any plan or you have planned these obstacles and are doing well. Your self-confidence, your speed of decision like in Tarzan swing, in tiger jump, those type of things can be seen in these obstacles. Your determination to do obstacle, even if you fail it once, that can be seen here. Your courage, your liveliness and your stamina, both mental and physical stamina can be easily seen the way you attempt these obstacles and the way you overcome these hurdles. Now, what should you do to do well in these obstacles? First of all, you should understand the layout of these obstacles and make a plan to tackle these obstacles. You should choose a correct sequence of attempting all obstacles. When you are doing these obstacles, do not walk and do not stand on any of these obstacles. You should run. That will show that you are serious about them and you want to score more marks. As told earlier, you should follow all rules and never break any procedure or rule which has been told to you. Always stay calm. Even if something comes up, even if you fall down, never give up. Again go back to that obstacle and do it again. If you leave any obstacle midway because of any fear or tiredness, that is taken as very bad and which is not a sign of good officer. And this is a very negative officer-like quality. And finally, you should try to score maximum marks, as many marks as possible, so that it helps you in your merit. Friends, I am sure now that you will do well in individual obstacles. For other information on SSB and the career in armed forces, do subscribe to my channel Rahagir India. Friends, thanks for watching this video and see you soon with more information. Thank you.